back with another audit for a coaching brand. This time around, we're going to see what happens when everything in the funnel is working towards the goal that I've always talked about, which is driving revenue for the brand. The lens we're going to be using is the cost per qualified lead rather than the clicks or leads. And so we're going to be looking at how this particular funnel is earning people to commit to a bespoke program based off of confidence. And so it's not immediately clear what the price point is, but it is it's a program tailored to whatever a person's needs are relevant to shifting their mindset. So like I said, the North Star is going to be enrollments to a paid bespoke 8-week program, and the behavior that is going to predict the likelihood of someone who's going to pay for such a program is someone who's tried before to address their mindset issues, whether it's conventional therapy, whether it's doctors, or whatever the case may be, and they've just reached the ceiling in terms of their success. So you even see from statements here where they're saying it's specifically for coaches who have, for leaders who have tried before, who have had some success in their careers, right there. So anyway, later down the stream of the funnel, you'll see how this actually turns out to be the case. And the ad system is working really well, because the ads are targeting belief and they're shifting the belief of the audience to understand the extent to which their mindset needs adjustment. And then there's clear identity signaling, as you can see from even statements like this at the end, but it's basically looking for high performers who've already achieved some form of success in their lives. And then there's creative diversity throughout the ads, and the person didn't even have to change the belief. The belief stayed the same, but there's creative diversity. You can see that there are these images, there's this particular image, there's a video of the founder as a talking head, there are these kind of images, and so all those are framed around the same particular belief. And so one more thing that is also important is there's no there's no premature commitment, as nobody's being asked to book something now or save a slot. It's none of that is being used in these particular ads, and so that is working really well. Now when you go to the landing page, you'd also see how the continuation of the belief happens. So on the landing page, it's a continuation of the belief, and it's something I've talked about in previous audits. You don't just take someone from the ad and then ask them to do something immediately. In this particular instance, the landing page is it's completing that belief by showing testimonials within the first 5 minutes of this particular video. And then once you see those testimonials, then that's the social proof that reduces the anxiety of a potential prospect, and that is something that works very well for this particular landing page. Now once you've completed a belief, you move to the next stage, which is commitment. But when you look at this particular funnel, you want people who are willing to pay for a bespoke 8-week program, and so now you have to start filtering. The initial filter is if you watch this video and you feel like something resonates with you, that's the first filter, and so someone self-selects based off of that. And then the next filter is going to be application, an application form, and this will reduce volume, but then the quality of the leads is going to be very high. So for this, there's no design fix that is needed, there's no urgency adjustment that is needed. The offer is perfect, the positioning is exceptional. So the funnel is already aligned, the system matches the audience. Now the question becomes, does the cost per qualified lead remain stable when you are ready to scale? And that is something that I would be curious to test out for this particular brand, rather than adjust anything throughout the funnel. So thank you for your time once again.